Yeah, 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 Urko. Hey, 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 look.
Yeah, what's going on? I go by the name of Steph Urko, and welcome back to another episode of the Millennial Dungeon. This is the cool podcast where we have fun, chill, and pop our shit like two butt cheeks. Here we got our amazing co-host.
Colette, hello,
What's going on? How you
party people.
doing? No, you didn't. Party people. Okay, what's going on, Sylvette?
Oh, just taking it day by day. How about you?
Indeed.
Yes, quite
No,
right.
you know me. I'm kicking it like a donkey who trying to be funky, but for this money, I'm gonna go ape shit like a monkey. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
To,
Whoa.
yeah, I added that. You know what I'm saying? Put that on the t-shirt. But yeah. So you know who Tierra Mack is? State representative for
hmm
Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I think she's a senator, right?
State senator. I apologize. And she's the first openly queer woman, black woman who's ever got into that position. So it was a big deal when she got selected. Well, she went on vacation over the weekend, and she posted a TikTok. I think
Uh-huh.
you and me know what we're talking about. And she posted a
Perhaps.
yeah, perhaps, and she posted a TikTok of her twerking. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people thought it was a controversial thing, where you know she was trying to shake things up, literally. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she was throwing it back. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people were angry at her. Some people were mixed about it. You know, people interviewed her about it, and she said she's not apologizing for living her best life. You know what I'm saying? She was just having fun, and she thought it was a new way for politicians to be able to get more supporters and get more attention by her throwing that ass back like a talent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she was throwing it back like she was on the twerk team. But I got my own opinions on it, but I'm gonna let you go first. What you thought
Okay.
about that?
Well, I saw the video first, not knowing who she was. So I just thought she was like this, woman on vacation. So I didn't really give it too much thought until I found out, oh my God, this is a Rhode Island senator.
Mm-hmm.
And, she is young. I think she's like 28. So, I mean, she's not that much older than me. So, like, I understand maybe, I'm not a stuffy politician like those heterosexual cisgender white men. You want to be different and relatable and all of that. But honestly, I don't get it. I'm not buying what she's selling. I don't understand this whole like twerking to shake things up and gain votes. Um I just feel like she wanted to twerk and she twerked and she got a little flack for it. And so now it's like, oh, well, I'm using my body to represent joy and to, Roe v. Wade, I'm showing I'm autonomous in my body. I don't think that's what you're doing. I don't think there's a quote that she said. She says that she's using her body to express joy,
Mm-hmm.
which is like, okay, that's fine, but you can't then try to say that you twerking is this like powerful thing. I don't see it. I don't get it. I feel like you can be relatable and show that you're not like a stuffy typical politician. I mean, they had Obama on the basketball court, Michelle Obama doing dance challenges and stuff. Like, you can be relatable. You don't have to resort to twerking to get on people's level. So I don't know. I just felt like she wanted to twerk. She did, and she tried to like leverage that to use it as something else. But I don't see it. I don't think that what she's trying to convey through her twerking is a strong statement or a political statement. I just think it's like a cop out to just, oh, I'm black and I'm queer, so they're insulting me for that. They're saying I can't twerk for that, and it's not that. It's because you're a politician. Like, have
Right.
some respect about you. Like, this isn't. You're not running to be America's like homegirl or like Bad Girl, like Hot Girl Summer 2022 for Rhode Island, like you're running for Senate. So like, be professional.
Yeah, I agree. And listen, like at the like part of me wants to like side with her because I obviously she's young, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, politicians are human and they got lives too, and they want to live their best lives too and just be regular people. But at the same time, you're in a position of power where a lot of people are looking at you. And I hate to throw the race car in it, especially when you're a black person in power. You know how many people are going to judge you and critique you for every little thing you do. I mean, look what they did with Obama when he was in office. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
he didn't even do anything crazy.
Right. And he's
like
not
that.
even in office now, and he's still getting flagged for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you're in a position of power, especially as a person of color, you know that you're representing a lot of people. And I know as people going to be like, well, she doesn't represent the whole race. She doesn't, but at the same time, she kind of does. Because what happens when another person like a Tierra Mack wants to run for that same position of power, but she doesn't get it because other politicians going to look at her, oh, I don't know, is she going to twerk too? Is she going to think this is a club? You know what I'm saying? You just ruined that opportunity for people behind you to come in and take your spot.
Yeah.
Over that one simple thing that you did, that can ruin it for other potential people of color that want to get in the same level of power. And I'm not going to try to say like, oh, she ruined it for the whole black race. Like we should flag her for it because at the end of the day, I think she just made an honest mistake.
Yeah.
Because she just wanted to like attract to the younger audience. Obviously, that's why she posted on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to be very careful about the moves you make, especially with social media, because people try to come at you for every little thing. Remember when Obama was in office? And remember when his oldest daughter, what is it, Sasha or who's
I
the
think
other
Sasha's the oldest. Or Malia. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's Sasha. It is
Sasha's
Sasha.
oldest.
When she was in college, remember when she was at a concert and she was dancing with her friends? She's not even in office, but just her being the president's daughter, people are coming at her. Oh, what is Obama teaching his daughters over there? Why is she dancing like that? Because she's young. But people don't look at it like that because when you're in a certain position of power and you have a certain status, people are going to critique you for every little thing. And this is something as Tierra Mack should know because she's already in a position of power. It's not like she's just leaning into it. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I can kind of understand where she's coming from. Like, I did watch, I guess she did like a couple interviews after the whole twerking thing, just like defending herself and saying how she's not gonna apologize. I understand like trying to do it, like have both ways. Like you want to be like a politician that's taken seriously, but you also want to like be out with your girls and like show that you're a person and like you're relatable, you're just like everybody else. But I feel like you have to be mindful of the things that you put out. Like she mentioned, one thing that she said was many of the negative comments I received have been really disgusting. Have been comments on my body. None of them have to do with policy. This has been an attempt to attack. This has been an attack on my person, which I understand. And like she did mention, there was like racial comments made, racist comments made. I don't agree with those. However, as far as like people talking about her body and like not mentioning policy, she didn't mention no policy when she was twerking and she made that about her body. So like when you put that out to the public, it's kind of fair game for people to say, okay, well, you put it out there so they can say what they want. And if that's not what you want to deal with, then you got to be more mindful about the things that you put out, especially with your profession. Like if you're in politics, you definitely have to be mindful about like the image that you set out and like the way you carry yourself and the stuff you do. And I don't think it's fair for her to do something like that and then expect everyone to just think, oh, it's okay, it's fine. Like that's not how we act, especially when there's so I am a registered Democrat and everything, but I just feel like when it was Trump saying crazy stuff, doing crazy stuff, or any other politician saying or doing something crazy, it's like, oh, that's not presidential or that's not very professional. So we got to hold our people to the same standard too. Like, listen, if you want to be taken seriously, you got to be serious. Like you can twerk, you can do whatever you want, but that doesn't mean that people are going to be on board or like think that you are the right choice. So like you can't hold that against people if that's what you wanted to do.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you gotta remember like the people that are watching you too, because like us, it's probably a lot of little girls that look up to her too, and they probably gonna think like, if I want to get into a position of power, not even politics, any position of power, you don't have to turn to that method in order to get it.
Yes.
You don't have to sell sex in order to get to the top of the chain or get to a certain level of power. But a lot of little girls are thinking, well, in order to get attention or in order to get to the top, I can do this and get millions of views. And the sad part about it is it's kind of funny, but it's kind of sad at the same time. It's like it low-key kind of worked in a sad way, because I looked at the video in the comment section. I see so many dudes like, damn, she got my vote. Or, damn, she thick. Damn, like, damn, who this? It's just like, in the kinds of like, it makes you think too, is like, damn, like we reached to the point is where it's like we kind of put like sex over moral and obligation. You get what I'm saying?
Like,
it's
okay, you're getting votes, but at what cost?
Exactly. It's like you shouldn't be voting for somebody just because they look good. You should be voting them because the policies that you agree with and the policies that you feel like that's going to be beneficial to you and your community. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be voting, oh, damn, she did. She got my vote. It's like, what kind of mindset type time you on? It's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was kind of hard because like doing research on her, just her minus the twerking stuff, she's definitely someone like I want to support. Like she's like around the same age as me. She's educated, like she's very well spoken, very smart, natural, beautiful, all that. But she goes and she does something like this, and it kind of makes me feel like, dang, like you kind of, not to say like if you twerk or something, you're less or whatever, but it just felt like, why do you have to put your body at the center of your campaign? Like, I know you're on vacation. I know you're having fun. Like, trust me, I have my moments when I be out with my friends and I be, doing what I do. I get it, but I don't bring that to my work, or like, because I don't want people to see me and associate with that. Oh, she want to party. She want to do this. Like, no, I'm a professional. I'm serious. I'm here to do this. So I kind of wish that I learned about her under different circumstances, because I feel like I said before, like I feel like she just got caught up. She got caught slipping, and now she's trying to use this whole like, I'm using my body to show Black queer women. It's like, no, you're not. You wanted to twerk. You wanted to shake your butt, and you shook your butt.
Yeah, that's what you thing back.
That's okay, it. And that's okay. But don't try to make it seem like it's a statement, because you're not real. To me, you're not really making a strong statement. Like, you shaking your butt does not show why Roe v. Wade shouldn't have been repealed. Is it repealed? Roe v. Wade was overturned. Yeah, that. Like, that doesn't show why it shouldn't be overturned, or like you shaking your butt doesn't show us like why we should vote for you, or like your policies. It doesn't do anything. It just shows us that like you have an ass and it's big. Like, that's it. And it's just like, what's wrong with being a professional,
Yeah. And like I said before, I don't hate her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it was saying like, oh, we should never vote for her again. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that, but it's just like, you just gotta be very careful of the moves you make when you're in a certain position of power. And that's not anything for politics. That's just for anybody in any position of power. It's just like, because people will look down at you for every little thing you do, especially when you're in a person of color. It's just like, people are watching you. And whatever you do, it can affect the people that come on behind you too, when they try to get to positions of power too. And I'm not saying it's official that's going to happen, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? We don't know what happens behind closed doors when it comes to politics. We like to think we do.
And that's the thing. Like, you can do whatever you want, but not whatever you want, within reason. You can do things behind closed door. You can twerk, you can drink, you can cuss, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. But when you put it in our faces and then say, I'm doing it for you, that's not what I want to see.
You was throwing that ass back for me, Tierra, Mack. That's what you were saying for me.
For you, okay? You were doing it for you.
I was throwing this ass back for you. Vote now.
He's doing it for Rhode Island, and it's like, no, you're not.
He said Martin Luther King would want me to do. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. Stop it. You
And
made
like you said, I don't hate her. She's
Yeah.
not bad or anything. I just think that it was like a careless thing. And I think it does show her age too, because like,
she's young.
even though I'm younger than she is, so it's not like I could say, well, back in my day, but I definitely think it's this is one of those things you do when you think like, oh, been there, done that, I know it all, I got it. I am a new type of politician. I'm a different kind of woman. I'm gonna twerk and I'm gonna put my blazer on and I'm gonna do what I need to do and handle these policies and stuff. Like I can have it all. And then maybe later in her career, she'll realize, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have did it. Or like, maybe I shouldn't have did it like that. Like, you know, because I feel like maybe she's trying to show like sexuality and sensuality and all of that. And like you don't have to be stuffy and all that, which is fine, but like that don't mean you gotta do it like that. You know?
Yeah, it's like it's different ways of doing it. It's better ways of doing certain things. So it's just I don't know, Tierra.
That's not the way, Tierra. That's not the way.
I'm with you, sis, but like you gotta do better. You know
I'm with you, but I'm not. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like we gonna come in separately. Like you going first, I'm gonna trail in a little bit behind you so they don't know we came together. But I'm there for you. We rode in the same car though.
we came in the same whip, but I'm gonna let you get a 5-minute head start in the front. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna drive around the parking lot a little bit and then I'm gonna go in. That's our relationship right now. but get them votes, I guess.
I know, get them votes. Vote. If you want Tierra Mack, call 1-800 vote his ass.
If you a fan of cake, vote Tierra Mack because she got an abundance.
Exactly. 1-800 if you with it, be thick with it. I don't know, like that's her slogan, but do better. More of the story. Be careful on what you do when you have a certain position of power, because people be watching.
She seems fun to like party with and stuff. But let's just say I'm glad I don't live in Rhode Island.
Right. We still love you, Tierra Mack.
We still love you, girl.
We just do better, sis. Just do better.
We call you slipping. That's all. We just call you slipping.
Right. But that's all I got to say about that. Anything else you want to say? I
think we covered it all. I ain't mad at you. Just a little disappointed.
With that being said, I'll go by the name of Steph Urkel.
I'm Silhouette.
And this has been another episode of Millennial Dungeon. Peace.
Bye.
Yeah. Urkel.